Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Monday, June the 20th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and it is a free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas. All guests are welcome. I share my screen, and I am live from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Live on the mic. And if you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is a link you can use. And when you click on this link, you'll see a promo code which will get you a nice discount off our various subscription plans. All right, let's take a look at the one that kind of set the tone for me in the day anyway. And that was NVCN. And if you were in the room on Friday, you know that this was a swing trade for me. And just one second, okay? All right, so as I was saying, NVCN. So I woke up this morning and saw this. How nice was this? And this was a trade that I took at right here at just over 62. 62, actually it was 6.6245. I traded some out on Friday and I decided to hold some over the weekend, thinking that this level seemed to be pretty secure, and if it dropped, even if it dropped down to 50 cents or something, I'd still be okay in terms of an overall profit picture. But waking up this morning and then saw all this, so that was great. I actually sold some in the pre-market at $1, and then I decided that I wanted to get back into it, and I took some at 115. And unfortunately, it did not work out the way I wanted it to. 115. Now I still had some. From my original 0.625, but I ended up selling at just under $1 for a loss on the stuff that I bought at 15. But basically, the stuff that I had bought at 0.62545 that made up for that downtrend. But I'm going to take a look at NVCN. Keep watching it, especially if it can get over $1 again. Let's take a look at the daily on this, and you can see why. If it so the high today was 128. So we've had the pullback, but it's had a fantastic 41 cents up to $1.26. So not quite a triple, but it's had a great 4-day run. So you would expect a pullback. I would like to see it get back over $1 and then continue to watch it tomorrow, because we still have a nice gap to fill up to the $2 level. So on a percentage basis, that would be that'd be fantastic if it stays over $1 and then starts to run again. Now I am in trade still, and we have fun with this. I do the video, and when I'm in a trade, sometimes, not all the times, but it will pop up. Now Blinn is one. This is a very, very low floater. I think that it's something like, it might be 500,000 shares in the float, and this was identified on our low floaters on the move back. Let's see, where was it? Right there at 113. Okay, now I got in later on it. I'm in at actually 135. So I'm in it at this level right here. I have sold some at 140 and holding off a little bit. I was, hoping obviously that it would continue on up. But when you look at the daily chart on this, you can see that here's a spike up to I think that's 159, 160ish. Okay, and this was on June the 9th, and it hit this morning or hit intraday at 153. So it may have a little bit of a tough time getting through there, but at this point I will continue to hold on. Probably hold on. If it gets back down to my buy of 135, I'll get out. Excuse me. But this had a tremendous couple of days from 74 cents all the way up to 350, and now back down. And I understand there was some news. Somebody posted the news in the room, and that's why this has spiked up again. But anyway, this is something to watch. And in fact, if it doesn't do anything for the rest of the day, and say it goes down to 135 and I'm out, however, I'm putting an alert right here, the high, right there. And so if it goes here tomorrow or the next day, this could still have a nice little run in it. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather today, so I think I'm going to cut this a little bit short. There were some other trades. LPTN actually worked out quite nicely. LPTN. This is actually one that this is something I don't often do. And the daily, that's why. Sorry. Let's get back to the 15-minute time frame. This is something I don't often do, but I actually took this stock in the pre-market. Look at this big jump it had. 210. It closed approximately a little over $2 on Friday. And look at the jump it had. And I took this trade at the 326 in the pre-market. So I took it right about here and I traded it out at 345 and 369. So really set the tone for the day. Both those NVCN and LPTN definitely looking more and more at these inexpensive plays. Some of them are bios. They're not all bios, but some of them are bios. And let's face it, on the percentage increases, you can really do well. And I'm starting to see that these are certainly in play, and kind of concentrating on them a little bit more rather than the more expensive stocks. And that's definitely I've learned to be flexible in all this. There was a time where I wouldn't even look at a stock under $20, and now, though, I'm certainly more. I don't have that similar bias. I will certainly look at virtually anything, I guess. But I'm definitely leaning towards these ones that are under $5. They're definitely when they're in play, they're really in play, and especially if they're a low floater like a blend. I mean, if it's a low floater like a blend, now I may be getting out of this. I may be getting out because I have to be awfully careful. When it's a low float, yes, it can go up quickly, but it can go down just as quickly. So. I will be watching this one. And that's really about it. I say I had a couple other little trades here, but again, those were probably the more exciting ones for today. So I'm going to wrap this up and close down these windows here. And again, here's the cover page. Here's the address to get into the room. And again, it is a free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas, so we welcome all guests. And I usually open the room at about 8:45. I start sharing my screen at 8:45, and then I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you'd like to take out a subscription, this is the link you can use. And when you click on this link, you are going to see a promo code which will get you instant savings off our various subscription plans. All right, well, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.